Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a product from a company called Cocoon, and this is it right here. This is their gridded panel. I've actually been wanting to check out one of these panels for quite some time, so I decided to reach out to Cocoon, and they would sent over some of their products. So one of them is this one here, and this is their medium-sized panel. So basically what this is, it's an interesting way to organize all the type of gear that you would normally throw into a big pocket in a backpack or something like that, but it makes it very well organized and easier to find by having it in this kind of panel here. So basically the panel is a nylon construction. It feels really nice and sturdy, and you do have a backboard inside, so again it makes it very rigid, which is good. And then you have these different straps that are running horizontally and vertically on the front of the panel here. On the back you also have a zip pocket, so if you want to put some kind of flatter items, papers and things like that, you can go ahead and do that there. But the cool thing is that with this type of panel here, it actually allows you to kind of lay out the gear that you would normally be carrying, again, loose inside of a bigger pocket or something like that, in this more organized fashion. Now there is a little bit of a rubberized feel to the different straps here. So again, it's going to grab your items, the items that you put onto the panel here, and they're not going to move around or anything like that. And then on the top right here, you also have a little bit of a loop right there. That way, if you do have this inside of a bag or a backpack or something like that, you can grab onto that and pull it out and get to your different items. So here I have just an example of some of the items, like I mentioned, that I would normally throw into just a random pocket in a backpack or something like that. Just a couple of EDC extras that I would normally carry, like backups to my main EDC items. So a knife, a flashlight, a multi-tool, a couple of Sharpies, USB flash drive, and then just a multi USB charger right here. So again, something like this, you would normally find at the bottom of the bag, and then the flashlight and stuff like that. So what I found the best way to lay these out is to actually kind of lay them on top of the actual gridded panel, and that way you can kind of play with the positioning. And once you have them on there, then you can go ahead and slide them underneath the different straps, because as you guys can see, you do have, again, the straps are running horizontally and vertically, and that you have some larger size. So like these right here are going to be a little bit larger, so they're not going to be as taut, versus these shorter ones right here are going to be a little bit stiffer. So some of the smaller items you might want to, like a USB drive or something like that, kind of fit through those. That way they're not going anywhere as you have this inside of your bag or whatever. So let me go ahead and show you guys a little bit of a way to set it up there. So starting with your cable right here, again, what you want to do is you want to maximize the space that the actual panel gives you. So this one is a medium-sized panel. They do have different sizes available depending on what you need. So what I found is if I use like this larger one right here, I can go ahead and slide the cable right there. And what I'm doing is I'm sliding it through this long one and then this kind of shorter one, because the shorter one actually allows me to slide the charger itself right on top of there. So again, I'm maximizing my real estate by having one thing on top of the other. And as you guys can see right there, it's nice and secure, and neither one of the pieces is going anywhere. So starting with the pens right here, I would normally want to keep these kind of towards the top. That way they are easily accessible if I need to pull one out and use it. And you have a smaller little one here, so I can put my USB flash drive right there. And then let's say this one right here, I can go ahead and maybe put the multi-tool in there. And then because I want quicker access to my flashlight, I'll go ahead and put that one towards the top. Again, I can go ahead and clip it on there and it's good to go. And then last but not least, my knife. Again, I might want a little bit of quicker access to it, so I'll clip that one on the top right there. So again, as you guys can see, very easy, very quickly, I was able to kind of lay out all my gear right there. And I obviously have a little bit more room. I can kind of get stuff to go this way, some more room down here. So it does give you a lot of options as to how to rearrange and arrange all your different items. And then you also have that kind of flat pocket in the back here. So if you put receipts or papers or things like that, you can go ahead and put them in there. Now what I can do is I can grab this, slide it into my backpack, and I'm not gonna have to worry about the items kind of being all over the place, digging at the bottom of my bag for them. They are right at hand and easy to go. And then the beauty of it is, because it's not a permanent solution, you can have one set up with particular items, so maybe EDC items, then you can have another one set up with maybe like first aid items. So if you want to, have another medium-sized gridded like this and have just like all your first aid items, you can go ahead and slide that into any bag and you're good to go. That way, if you switch bags or something like that, you can go ahead and take it out. Or if you need to get it very quickly, again, like a first aid, you can go ahead and pull it out and you can start using it and not have to worry about digging through your bag or your kit or something like that to get to those. So there it is. That is the gridded panel from Cocoon. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.